We're talking about the great lost labyrinth of ancient Egypt, which was described by figures like Herodotus, Diodorus Siculus, Pliny the Elder. Figures from antiquity, these authors, and they've described it as being greater in magnificence than the pyramids. Like they had these just mind-bending descriptions of what this site was, like multiple levels, 3,000 rooms. You would get lost in it. It had giant courtyards with pillars all made from, I mean, one guy, I think it was Strabo, described the roof as being a single piece of stone, which I don't think it was, but it's describing those perfect joins that you see in the real megalithic work from Egypt. So it's this giant mystery. We know it's there, and it was kind of lost to time until we found it again, basically. It was discovered, it was always known about because there were clues about its location. It was always theorized to have been at this place called Hawara, which is near the Fayum in Egypt. And you know, Petrie went there and dug it up, Flinders Petrie in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and he found massive stone slabs, and he thought he was standing on its foundation, like it'd been quarried and taken away. And rather than that, though, it turns out he was most likely standing on the roof of like the top layer. It was like 10 meters below the ground.
That is so
He never got
nuts.
quite in. But then in the Matterhorn expedition happened, I think in the mid, like 2017 or 2015, there was an expedition run by a guy named Louis de Cordier in partnership with the Egyptian government. They used ground penetrating radar, sonic techniques, like well-established subsurface techniques, and they found it. They found these massive cyclopean walls that were meters thick. It was a labyrinthian structure. It's well verified. It's below the water table level of what's on that site now. So you have water table sort of 5 meters below the surface. The labyrinth starts at 9-10 meters. And there's some controversy around that report because it was buried. Like, so he found it. They never published the report. It was squashed by Zahi Hawass. This is according to Louis de Cordier. He threatened him and his team with national security sanctions if they talked about it. It just was put away. He waited a few years. He finally released the report. It's like, holy shit, we found the labyrinth. And then this spurred some other companies to use some of these new space-based scanning techniques. That 60, 70 meters below the ground, there's multiple levels, 3 or 4 levels, and they correlate those. So one scans a statistical model, another one is that uses high-frequency photography along with, I think, seismic data, and they both correlate. Yes, there's a big structure, but one of the most interesting facts that came out of this scan was it seems like in this massive central atrium that's this one big giant open room, 40, 50 meters long, that connects to all of these levels. There seems to be this unidentified metallic object that's freestanding in this room. It's about 40 meters long, and it seems to be tic-tac shaped is what this report said. So
it's a fucking UFO. There's a UFO in Egypt.
The aliens did it. I don't know.
I mean,
it's tantalizing.
Could you imagine